Dark Racial. Yeah.
What is your opinion on statues being torn down?
Uh, Statues being torn down. If it's
Yeah.
like someone that did like literally nothing good, yeah, sure, take it down. If it's
Okay.
like George Washington,
You're down with George Washington up.
George Washington's pretty important figure in history. If it's like Robert E. Lee, where he like
Mhm.
lived and died by slavery, and then fucking yeah, what's the point of that?
Sure.
Like
In defense of George
definitely,
Washington down, owned slaves, not that cool, you know?
yeah, but Ulysses S. Grant owned slaves too, and he was very anti-slavery.
Yeah. Trump vows to issue
Trump
executive
owned
order
slaves, and he's
protecting
anti-slavery.
statues, says it would reinforce current law. He said Tuesday he plans to issue an executive order to protect statues and other historical monuments from destruction by hoodlums and anarchists, quote unquote. I think this is federal property he's talking about. Um, and he's looking at long-term jail, dude. I think on a tweet he said up to 10 years for taking down federal statues. What do you think about that?
Seems a little extreme.
We're looking at long-term jail sentences for these vandals and these hoodlums and these anarchists and agitators,
I think
Trump
that
told reporters.
hot take. I think that all these people should be learned about in history
Mm-hmm.
classes, but you don't really need a statue, you know?
Yeah, I think it's yeah, I guess so. I really don't remember what I fucking learned in school about history, but like I don't remember if when talking about the Civil War that it was like centered around slavery or just like states' rights or anything. But um, but like I recently read a speech from a Confederate dude, um, and that was pretty interesting. Because it was kind of like you heard what they fucking wanted. And they really wanted to fucking have slaves, dude. They were down with slaves.
Apparently, the Confederacy was only like 5 years.
Yeah.
It's like a normal college term. It's like a club. That's like a frat that just like dies
And
out.
people, for real. And the people fucking just love that flag, man.
Yeah, like my
It
great
is
great
kind
great
of,
grandfather was in this frat, and I
it
will
is
respect
weird,
it.
dude. Like, why did communities fucking revere these people in this time and put statues up? It's a very unconscious thing, you know?
It was the well, at the time it was not in defense of slavery. It was the economic driver, right, for the South. It was where all the money was
Slavery?
coming. Yeah,
Yeah.
because remember the South ran on agriculture and the North ran on industrial fucking shit.
Yeah, it's all economics and class. I think
Yeah,
that's what,
the North did
especially
not.
a lot of.
The book I'm reading strongly argues that um Abraham Lincoln didn't free the slaves because he wasn't racist. He freed the slaves because he just felt we didn't need slavery anymore.
Yeah,
He
like
didn't
I
feel
was.
whites were.
What book are you reading?
It's the Ulysses S. Grant book.
Um, I was reading. Do you know about the figure of a man named John Brown?
No.
John Brown was a military dude that tried to start like a battle that would start fucking uh, uprising of slaves, and he like made a bunch of um troops, tried to band together of like random dudes and go towards like the US Armory, grab some guns and try to like basically start shit for a civil war. And he kind of did.
Uh-huh.
So he was against slavery, right? He was super Christian and shit. And he was like, it's not fucking godly to have slaves and all that. But homie was still like, hey man, we probably shouldn't like integrate marriages with like whites and blacks. We should probably keep them beat. So even in that
Yeah.
shit, you still have like the mindset of fucking modern bigotry of whenever you're in that time. Even if you're like on a righteous side, you're still kind of, for the most part, probably like 90% of people still kind of are a victim of the time.
Yeah, it's just what you're into. I mean, your fucking surroundings. If you're
Super
fucking born
economic,
into that
dude. Super
and that's
economic.
all you know, and someone tells you slavery is wrong, but that's literally all you know, of course you'll be like,
Unconscious,
what?
dude.
What does that
You gotta
mean?
think about why you think about things.
What? Blacks human beings? No way. Not in this lifetime.
I'm also reading a book. It's like about the 17 and 1800s of the like all the Americas, and the guy takes historical documents but puts like just like a tiny little like page story of like fake people that, or maybe real names, but basically um kind of like a historical fiction. That's pretty cool. Kind of like, it's like fucking we were chilling today and these people were trading with us,
What's it
and then
called?
it's Faces and Masks Volume 2. Um
Okay.
it's it's kind of interesting. It's not like it'll fucking um like give you a rundown of what the fuck's going on, but uh, I don't know. It's interesting. It's kind of just like fiction that is based of a couple pages of historical documents. A lot of pages of it. Kind of gives you a nice other view of America's being um, run by fucking Portugal and Spain for economic reasons.
Man, fuck history. Fuck it all, man. History starts now.
It
Rename
does.
the country.
New Dark Racial. Yeah.